Hello and welcome to the Solid Signal Podcast for July 16th, 2013. Oh man, is it the middle of the summer already? Depending on where you live in the country, you may find that it's too hot to go outside or it's just right for barbecues and fun by the pool. If you're a business owner, somebody who serves the public, you're hoping that people leave the house and come down to your business and maybe enjoy some time spent there. And it's you business owners that I dedicate this latest edition of the Solid Signal Podcast. I'd like to talk about a slightly touchy subject, one that you probably don't really want to talk about, and that's fraud. Fraud is a nasty word, and I probably shouldn't have led with it, but let me explain what I'm talking about. Let's say you have DirecTV service at home, and you decide you want DirecTV service for your business. Well, if you're relatively handy, I'll be honest with you, you could put a dish up on the roof yourself and probably bring in one of your receivers from home, and you'd think, well, nobody's going to find out. And bada bing, bada boom. You've got TV already in your place of business. You may just have it for the back, or if you're a restaurant, for example, you may have it out front to serve the customers. This may seem like a victimless crime and just something that you have the opportunity to do, you know how to do it, and who is it hurting? Well, the truth is, it could come back and hurt you. See, the content providers out there are the ones who are spoiling it for everybody. And they say that especially if you have television in a public place, that's a public performance. You know how you watch sports and they say, oh, and this performance cannot be shown in public, and they give you this big disclaimer and all of that. Well, that's what they're trying to say, is don't show it at your place of business where there are customers around. And didn't you notice that it's really just the stuff that you want to watch that you see that disclaimer on? You don't see it on old episodes of the Bob Newhart Show. On the other hand, every sports program has got it. The thing is, that whether it's right or wrong for these content providers to do this, it just isn't worth the trouble on your end. Why not just get DirecTV service legitimately? A lot of times you'll be thinking that it's way too expensive, but especially if your business does not serve the public. In other words, you've got an office and you just want to put DirecTV in the break room or in the warehouse, it can be no more expensive than having it at home. And a lot of the same discounts apply as far as free equipment and free installation too. I've said it before, DirecTV for Business is a great motivator for your employees, and it keeps your customers happy, especially in those waiting rooms where they really don't want to be in the first place. If you do have a business that serves the public, such as a sports bar, you know DirecTV is going to be right there with all sorts of promotional materials to help your business succeed. You've seen other restaurants have them, those big banners that say you can watch every game here, that sort of thing. And you know, a lot of that stuff's available to you quite easily. There's all sorts of things that we can pull out that show you that in fact, getting DirecTV service is a profit generator. It's not a money loser, because it'll actually pull in more profit for you, cause customers to stay longer if they buy food or consume drinks, or make them leave happier, which means that they're going to come back more frequently. But of course, those benefits really only come into play if you've actually got DirecTV service in your business. If you're bringing in a receiver from home, there's always that risk factor that you won't have the service just when your customers demand it. And then there's that other word that I pulled out, fraud. What a scary, nasty word that is. And it's really just not something you want. Why is it that you would want to put your business in danger just to bring television into the waiting room or into the sports bar? Why not do it right? Why not do it well? Why not do it the DirecTV way? If you're interested in getting DirecTV service for your business, why not give us a call? Go to solidsignal.com or signalconnect.com. You'll see all of our contact information there. In the meantime, that'll about do it for the podcast for this week. If you have ideas for future podcasts, go to blog.solidsignal.com and click that orange Suggest a Topic button at the upper right-hand corner of the screen. I'll be looking forward to hearing from you, and until then, have a great week.